First, let us start off by saying thank you to Throwdown and staff for coming out here tonight. We really appreciate it.
And we appreciate what you guys are doing. We know that everybody's busy and everybody work, and you guys are taking out the time out of your day, your busy day, to show support to what we're doing and to the community. And we really appreciate that. Let me just start off by saying welcome to everybody that's viewing this video, and thanks for taking the time to hear our message. And basically, we're out here in New York at Union Square Park. We're surrounded by a lot of dancers and a lot of love, and we really appreciate that. Basically, my name is Mr. Harris, and this is my son Anthony, and we represent Dance Mogul Magazine. And we're out here tonight just to give you a brief overview as to what we're doing with Dance Mogul Magazine and how we got started. Basically, Dance Mogul Magazine started in 2010 by myself and my son Anthony, and Dance Mogul Magazine is an extension of the mentoring work that we have been doing throughout the community. And so now we appreciate the opportunity that we have to present young dancers in a publication. And so that's what we're here. We're here to talk about the next publication that we have coming out. We're featuring Randy Jackson's America's Best Dance Crew in our next magazine, and we're just thankful that we have the opportunity to do that. We also want to give a shout out to New York Throwdown, because basically the work that they're doing as far as press is important, because we need all different forms of media out here on the streets documenting the youth, the positive things that the youth are doing. So we just want to put it out there that we appreciate them and we appreciate what they're doing. We appreciate the opportunity that we have to come together as a media source to document our culture and prop it up in a way that it needs to be documented. How do you feel about that?
I think that it's long overdue. For so long, we've played the background roles, background dances, just the background period. I think that the whole situation is long overdue. So who would have ever thought, it would be this way now, that we would have so many videos from New York Throwdown, Yak Films, Pacific Rim, all these things. We used to be on Soul Seek, trying to get a glimpse of our favorite dancers like Wiggles and Bionic and Salah. The videos were far in between, and you really had to search, to find those videos. But now, YouTube, puts these people right in our homes, and it's just really a blessing. So, we're just trying to, upgrade and keep that going with the printed publication. There's never been a dance magazine to document exactly what's going on in the streets and the main streets. We've seen all the other magazines as far as the ballet stuff, and we appreciate that side of it too. But there's people in the culture that need to be documented, like Don Campbell, like Shabadoo, like Chocolat, like Bojangle. There's so many people in our culture that needs to be documented, and that's what we're here to do.
In addition to that, we also want to give a shout out to those in the community that we see that's out here that we had an opportunity to interview. We had a chance to take a close look to see what's going on here in Brooklyn, and we noticed that Loud, Ghost running Loud, that's a good thing that he's doing. He's taking the lead as a leader in his community, and he stepped up and he provides a positive platform so that the dancers can come together and really express themselves as far as their talent goes, and we see that as being useful. So we just want to give a shout out to Loud.
Also, Reg from Ringmasters, who also runs Dream Dance Group every day around me, and I just think that whole concept, taking it, from the Wu-Tang, that was just so creative, and that just lets you know as dancers that, we can flip everything, we make everything cool, and we make everything relevant, to the streets, but also in a business sense. So we appreciate Loud and Dream as two positive entities in the Brooklyn community that's doing good for the youth and allowing the youth to express themselves.
And we look forward to having them in one of the issues of the upcoming magazine. Also, we want to speak to U-Dig and what they're doing down south in Memphis. We want to give a shout out to Daniel. We want to let Daniel know that we see him. We see what he's doing for his community. He's stepping up. Him and the U-Dig Academy, they're going into school systems, and they're helping the young kids to realize the benefits of dance and how that can help combat childhood obesity. And so we really want to give Daniel a shout out for what he's doing down south.
Also, we want to shout out down south Zeno and Zeus from Innovation. They also are located in Memphis. They're doing great things as well. it just goes to show that they can be different entities, but all have the same mission and purpose of helping the youth and making sure that each generation gets passed down the knowledge of dance and just education within dance and not fighting all the time. You know, it's deeper than that. After the battles, what are you going to do after that? You have to pass it down to the next generation to ensure their future. And those two entities are doing that. Just like up here with Loud and Dream down there in Memphis, they're doing that. And we see that through Facebook. That's another beautiful thing. Facebook allows us to see what everybody's doing in our culture. That's how we were able to find New York Throwdown and all these other great entities, because on Facebook you can see what everybody's doing and you can see how genuine and how fulfilling and how just positive it is.
We can't forget the Beat Your Feet Kings from DC, D Money and Legs, and what they're doing for the kids in DC. We want to acknowledge them and the things that they're doing. They're throwing dance events also, and their dance events help to unify the dancers down there. So this is just a few of the people. We're not able to put everybody in the magazine, so we want to give a shout out to them and let them know that we appreciate them, we see them, and we're acknowledging the work that they're doing in their communities for the youth. So basically that's what we're here for tonight. Not so much for ourselves, but to acknowledge those that are doing something meaningful in our community. Before I forget, I want to just let it be known that Dance Mogul Magazine is going to be covering the New York Throwdown All Styles Dance event that's coming up. So we want everybody to come out, show your support to New York Throwdown. We're going to keep you informed as we find out more on